Good day, ma'am. So we are the group 3, and now we will discuss the Philippine symbols that promotes a sense of nationalism. So first symbol we have the Philippine flag, which is our national flag. The flag symbolizes the unity, freedom, and sovereignty of the Filipino people. Its colors and symbols reflect significant historical elements like the fight for independence and patriotism. So, di ba, we discussed about personal patriotism and patriotism of manner, which is to pay respect of our flag. Katong mukamay sa dibdib, ibutang ang right hand sa atong chest and sing the national anthem. Once gani nga ma-raise and ma-retreat ang Philippine flag. So the Philippine flag is one of the most important symbols of the country. Diba, for example, na ay foreigner nga mangutana nimo, where are you from? From the Philippines. One thing nga ma-remember diha nila nimo is our Philippine flag, our national flag. So aside from our characteristics, diba, once gani makakita silang Pinoy, makita nila sa appearance palang daan and sa accent palang daan nga Pinoy jud ka. But aside from that, isa sad sa hinumduman nila is our Philippine flag and other symbols of our country. So it consists of three main colors: the red, blue, and white, along with yellow sun with 8 rays. The blue represents peace, truth, and justice, while the red symbolizes bravery and patriotism. The white triangle signifies equality and fraternity. And the sun, during our discussion from Ma'am Iska, diba, sun represents civilization, and the 8 rays represents the first 8 provinces who revolts and fight backs against Spanish rule. And the 3 stars represent the 3 main geographical structure, which is Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So, di ba last meeting, ingon si Ma'am Iska nga, naatay mga rules and regulations nga need i-follow once gani ma-raise, ma-retreat, and mahawidtan nimo ang atong national flag, which is the Philippine flag. So, to show respect of the Philippine flag, it should be displayed properly. Dili na siya mada nga mahimo lang design sa inyong balay, mahimong decoration. No, it should be displayed properly and should be handled and folded reverently. So, proper display of handling. So, in terms of time of display, the flag should be raised at sunrise and lowered at sunset. Mao bitaw na nga buntag yun ang flag raising, and if flag retreat is hapon na sad na. And when displayed with other flags, the Philippine flag should be in the center, at the highest point or at the right of the other flag. So, di ba, while having our flag raising ceremony or flag retreat, di ba need yun or makita yun na to nga ang Philippine flag is tunga yun na siya. Di ba tulo man na atong flag, which is ang Baisu flag, Bohol flag, and the Philippine flag. Si Philippine flag is at the center and need yun na siya nga mas taas na sila sa duha. And men should remove their hats or headdresses with the right hand and hold them at the left breast. Women should salute by placing the right hand over the heart. So, di ba, makita man dyan na nato sa mga labi na sa itong mga ROTC officers. Sila stand straight, or even kita nga mo attend or makadungog nga naanay national hymn nga mo music. Of course, need yun nato na nga mo stand straight and i-place ang atong right hand sa atong left chest. Next is the coat of arms of the Philippines. So this emblem represents national sovereignty and pride, with the sun symbolizing freedom and the stars and colors reflecting the country's heritage and history. So similar ra kaayo siya no sa atong national flag, which is mostly sa features nga makita nato sa coat of arms is naarasad nato makita sa atong national flag. So The coat of arms of the Philippines is a symbol of the country's sovereignty. It features a yellow sun with 8 rays, similar to the national flag, which represents the original 8 provinces, and ang 3 stars, which represents the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and the red color represents bravery and patriotism, while the blue one represents justice, truth, and freedom. So the shield also includes an eagle, representing the influence of the United States, and a lion, which symbolizes the country's historical ties with Spain. So, if very similar sila sa national flag, unsa may differences di ay nila? So, di ba, si Philippine flag, its purpose is to represent national identity, sovereignty, and unity of the Filipino people. However, si coat of arms represents the government and authority of Republic of the Philippines. So, di ba, makita man na nato siya sa usually sa kanang mga government offices na gina si coat of arms. Nasa na siya sa mga official documents ng mga seal. Di ba, naasad na siya sa mga document seal si coat of arms of the Philippines. Next, we have Lupang Hinirang, also known as the Chosen Land. So, dili na siya bayang magiliw ha, it's Lupang Hinirang. So, the national anthem embodies the aspirations and love for the Philippines, honoring the sacrifices made for freedom. So, in honor or to pay respect sa mga tao na ni-sacrifice during colonial rule, so we need also to respect our national anthem. Once mutugtog na ang national anthem, once ma-raise and ma-retreat na ang atong flag. So, the national anthem or Lupang Hinirang is an expression of national pride and unity. It was written in 1898 by Jose Palma and set to music by Julian Felipe. It was originally in Spanish and later translated into Filipino. The anthem speaks about the country's beauty, history, and the bravery of its people. So asa man nga line sa Lupang Hinirang nga makaingon ka nga na highlights ang beauty, natural beauty kuno sa Philippines. So di ba sa line nga sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, highlight adto ang natural beauty of the Philippines since na mention ang seas, mountains, and skies. So, sa lain sad nga line, it says, aming ligaya na pag may mag-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sayo. Of course, the bravery nga isacrifice ang kaugalingon para lang sa freedom sa Philippines. So next, we have Sampaguita, or known as Jasminum sambac. A fragrant white flower, the Sampaguita represents simplicity, humility, and purity, a reflection of Filipino values. So it is usually makita nato sa mga religious places or sacred places, and it is our national flower. So it says a reflection of Filipino values. Tinuod ba na? So mostly of us Filipinos, mostly lang, dili na to i-generalize since ang uban is dili ing ana. So we, mostly Filipinos, are just very simple. We live in a humble way of life. And just like Sampaguita, unsa man di makita nimo sa usa ka flower or sa usa ka Sampaguita flower, 'di ba? Small, simple. And despite being small, the Sampaguita gives off a strong, pleasant fragrance. Much alike gyud nato nga mga Pinoy. We are simple, we are very humble. However, we give a long-lasting impact towards other lives. Next is the Nara tree or Pterocarpus indicus. Known for its strength and resilience, the Nara tree symbolizes the hardiness and enduring spirit of the Filipino people. So unsa man ang makita nato sa usa ka Nara tree? Of course, di ba it has a big trunk, dagko kaayo nga mga kahoy, and lambo nga dahon. And during rainy days or sunny days, di ba mo protekta na siya nato from the sun rays and from the rain. So it covers us. It The narrative helps to cover us, to protect us. So it says that it symbolizes the enduring spirit of the Filipino people. Di ba? During Spanish rule, Filipino people sacrifices themselves. They are brave enough to protect the nation, to protect the people. Di ba? As a criminology student, one of our mindset, Jude, one of our goal is to be part of the law enforcement. And even if our nation is in chaos, we lived in a nation where makaingon gyud ta nga, it is not worth living for. It is not worth fighting for. But I am hoping nga bisan sa mga sufferings and bisan sa mga circumstances nga na-feel nato today, we still have the mindset nga the same or alike sa narrative nga willing ta mo-protect, willing gihapon nato protektahan ug willing gihapon nato i-cover, i-sacrifice ang atong kaugalingon para sa atong nation and the people itself. So next reporter will be Miss Tino.
So now let's proceed to tackle about the Philippine eagle, Fetticophaga jeffrey, as the national bird. This majestic and endangered eagle highlights the Philippines' biodiversity and the need for conservation. So from the scientific name Fetticophaga jeffrey, it is derived from the Greek word pethicus, which means ape or monkey, and phagus, which means eater of. And the species name commemorates to Jeffrey Whitehead, the father of John Whitehead. Tungod ni Jeffrey Whitehead, siyang naghatag og fan ni John Whitehead, which is siyang anak, a explorer and naturalist nga nianhi sa Philippines, nag-discover sa Philippine eagle in 1896 in Paraná, Samar. And it symbolizes, the Philippine eagle symbolizes the country's natural heritage and the importance of protecting its unique wildlife. Next is Dr. Jose P. Rizal, the national hero who symbolizes the intelligence, courage, and nationalism that Filipinos aspire to emulate. So we all know that Jose Rizal contributed a lot in our history. So my question is, why Rizal became our national hero? Naamay mas daghan nga historical figure sa Philippines, like Bonifacio, Graciano Lopez Haina, Emilio Jacinto. Why man si Rizal ang nahimo og national hero? Because Jose Rizal battled for freedom in a quiet but effective manner. Instead of using violence or hostility, he wrote books, essays, and articles to show his love for the Philippines. Iyahang gisulat niya, ang biggest nga iyahang gisulat Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, dira niya show or express iyahang love sa country, and that is why na antig ang mga Spanish frigates sa iyahang gihimo. And that is the reason why Jose Rizal became our national hero. Next, Cariñosa or Tinikling. These traditional dances emphasizes grace and cultural pride, showcasing Filipino artistry and talent. Kani nga mga sayaw is sa ato aning folk dances diri sa Philippines. And what is the difference between Cariñosa and Tinikling? Cariñosa is a dance portrays about passion, affection, loving, here in the Philippines of colonial era origin, part of the Mariclara suits of folk dances. Ang Tinikling naman is giportray siya sa kanang tikling birds nga gidakop sa usa ka farmer. Next is carabao or water buffalo. These hardworking animals represent perseverance and the vital role of agriculture in Filipino life. We all know that carabao is pinaka ay nahimo og Philippine animal tungod kay nagrepresent man sila og kaning hard work og perseverance. Without carabao or water buffalo, ato ang mga magsasaka karon is maglisod sila. That is why carabao are very important here in the Philippines. Next is bangus. Valued for its versatility, bangus is staple in Filipino cuisine and a symbol of culinary creativity. Bisag unsa nga dish or putahe nga imuhang iluto sa bangus, masinigang man siya, mahimo man siya og adobo or kanang ginisa is or inununan, lami lang gyud gihapon ang kalabasan sa luto sa bangus. So next reporter is Miss Orang.
So, good morning everyone. Now, I will continue the discussion about the Philippine symbol that promotes a sense of nationalism. So, to start with, barong and barong saya. So, these traditional garments highlight Filipino identity, blending influence and cultural significance. So, kanidang barong and barong saya. So, specifically barong is made from pinya and jushi. So, pinya, this is from pineapple fiber, and the jushi is from banana fiber. So kani sa giweave ni siya para mahimo siyang cloth, then gihimong barong, gisu para mahimong barong. So next is the barong saya or the Filipiniana, consists of blouse, long skirts and panuelo. So if you don't know what is panuelo, it is a square of cloth used as a head covering or worn as a scarf around the neck. So kanideng barong og barong saya or the Filipiniana, kanang panagsa na lang ni nato siya makit-an sa panahon nato karon tungod kay na modernize na ta. So kanus ara man ta makakita og magsuot og barong saya. Well, during political kanang appearance or kanang nay mga politiko mga mudong sa kanang nay nagkalain-lain nga lungsod kasagaran makitan jud nato sila nga magsuot og barong or di Filipiniana. Next is the pageant. So gigama na po na siya as mura bitag nahimo na pong na norms na pod nga if nay pageant if during gown segment kasagaran mong suoton jud ana is kanang Filipiniana nga naay something ana dako siya ani nakaghilab. Also kuan sad sa weddings kana kasagaran sad imuatin nga ninong ug ninang ag ilang suoton is ag Filipiniana or di kaha barong. So next is A Bayan Ko and Pilipinas Kong Mahal. So this patriotic song invoked deep feelings of national pride and love for the country. So kinsa nakainomdam maning Bayan Ko and the Pilipinas Kong Mahal, sure ko kuan pa jud mo ani naka-revisit pa jud mo kay kanunay jud nato madunggan during our high school life. So kaning Bayan Ko and Pilipinas Kong Mahal sa among school way back gina-play jud ni siya kanunay during flag raising and flag retreat. So agagama sa or ga-compose sa Bayan Ko is si Constancio de Guzman, and sa Pilipinas Kong Mahal is si Francisco Santiago. Next is the Arnis. We all know nga Arnis, di ba? Kinsay wa nakapamilyar og Arnis. So Arnis is a national sport. This martial art showcases discipline, agility, and the rich warrior heritage of the Philippines. So we all know nga Arnis some of sa ani ganing bayso, di ba? Daghan kayo modula or makamao sa Arnis. So recognized as a national sport in the Philippines by the Republic Act number 9850. So kani nga balaod mo ay nag-recognize nga mahimong national sport ag Arnis. So it is signed by the former President Gloria Arroyo. So it was on December 11, 2009, and it is mandated to be taught during PE class. So kaning pong Arnis is the founder of Arnis is si Rimos Amador Presas. So he is a famous Filipino martial arts. So ning practice or practitioner pod ani is kauban ning ato ang mga national heroes, consist of Jose Rizal, si Andres Bonifacio, si kanang Antonio Luna, si Gregorio del Pilar, and so on. Daghan pa ato ang mga national hero nga ning practice sa Arnes. So, next is the anahaw. So, anahaw has a scientific name called Lavistona rotundifolia. The anahaw symbolize resourcefulness with its many uses in Filipino daily life from fun to decor. So, next is nipa hut. So, this is the traditional house of Filipino. So, this traditional bamboo house reflect the simplicity and adaptability of Filipino living, often associated with natural or rural life. So, nipahat, no? Nakainumdum ko sa una, mga bay is more siyag simi nipahat. So, makaingon ko nga ning adapt jud mi ato nga tradition since wala pa man jud na modernize agato ang kanang naay country atong panahona. So makaingon ko nga if magpuyo jud kag nipahat bugnaw jud siya, wala kayo init during noon time bitaw, dili siya kayo init kay maghangin lapos-lapos raman kay daghan magbuho tungod kay resources, dali ra mag resources makuha if magnipahat ka. But then nasay pros ug cons ag pagpuyo sa nipahat, which is during calamities o natural disasters at kanang mga bagyo, mga linog. So dili sa ingan nga ligon bitaw. Although dakog tabang ag nipahat atong time dili gid siya ingan nga masaligan sa karon nga panahon tungod kay climate change baya. So I'm saying is i-adapt gyapon na nato nga pamaagi sa pagbay, and also atong i-keep ang heritage as a Filipino. So that would be all. Thank you.